Hi, folks. This is Lee Gettess with the market sets for the week of December 14th, 2010. Although I gotta say, coming into the holidays and cents don't usually make a very good combination in the markets here. The charts we use are provided from the Trade Navigator software by Genesis Financial Technologies. In the bond market, man, I'll tell you what, since the Fed announced they'd be buying treasuries, the treasury market has just absolutely drilled them, at least in the long end here. And you can see down here with this purple line, blue line, they've broken through just about everything else, and they're down in an area where they really need to hold the support around here, or else, oh my goodness, are they going to be ugly? You have to be kind of have a hero complex to try to catch a falling piano down here, but this is the area they ought to turn from if they're going to. Up here above price at the red line, we have, I'm trying to find the cursor, there we go, 123.08 up there is kind of what they need to get back above to stop looking so ugly. I think it's unlikely they do that this week, although it's possible. What we'd really be looking for is for them to turn back above that next week. Current reading in that area is around 121.10, 12, but we'll have to see next week exactly where that area is. But if they're going to stage a recovery, you would expect them to turn back above that, perhaps get back to this old low here at an absolute minimum, even if they're trending lower. But boy, they've had such a significant move down here. We may be on the verge of seeing a little bigger bounce than we've seen for a while here. Now, in stocks, while bonds are going nuts, stocks have made new highs, but the volatility just dried up. You can see how tiny the range is for the week so far. The target above price is 1243, which they have not gotten to. The support down here is right around 1220, which coincides with this previous swing high that they broke out from. Whether they get there this week or even if it takes them down to next week, you would expect somewhere in that area they ought to be good for a little bounce. And it kind of acts like because the market's made new highs and we're sort of in Santa Claus rally territory, it kind of makes sense that the next support is probably a pretty good buy because I think they should have another push to new highs even if they're going to fail up here. Uh, the lack of volatility at new highs is disconcerting, really. I mean, you'd like to see them either explode through there or fail, and they're doing neither, which kind of suggests that this probably isn't a high of any degree. I think there will be more exuberance, more of a blow off at the top whenever it does occur, and I think we're kind of close to that, at least in terms of months at least. But the end of year is pretty tough with all the tax selling and things that go on in stocks. You can't always just go by price pattern. Just not the best time of year to make major commitments to the market, I think. So that's what we're looking at. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into. Thanks for checking in, and we'll probably do this again next week.